find myself. That just sounds really funny. Okay. Videos. Let's see here. Are we live yet? Hopefully we're live. It's like talking to yourself. Hey, there I am. Already. I must be getting good at this. Hey, North American Trains. Hello, how are you? Be like a happy Wednesday to you. And I always start out by showing my Patreon, so if anybody wants to check her out, and if I get to the right screen, helps out a lot with the contests, materials, and stuff that I need for the modeling. And it all goes right back into the Wednesday night live stream. So it's on my homepage on YouTube. Check it out if you can. That's awesome. But we all know she's trying times, so new Fenris Railroad. You've got a new video out of your new layout. I gotta go check out, bud. And I am doing pretty good. How about you, Sparky? You know what? I'm doing good. It was a nice day at work and everything else. Tomorrow's my last day at work. Only a 3-day work week because of the Easter money. So that should be good. Santa Fe Bob, nice to see you, bud. Ron Brights, here on an Eastern Rail fan. Grandpa Rails, how are you doing, buddy? Still waiting for a video from you, too. And there's Martin and Mr. Buck. How are you, sir? And PDR, our engineer. How are you? And John 2618, Nate Jackson, SD70 Ace, and Dave BNSF N Scale, Dwight Curley. Wow, we're filling up fast tonight. North American Trains, hello, bud. Again, Kay Flan, the Rail Fan, and there's Roy Smith from Panama. And Southern 207 Hobbies checking in. Otis Tooley, how are you, buddy? Sam Cool, nice to see you too, bud. Popping in. And Mr. Ray Bobel. The Carver, hi Paul, how are you? Minnie that one I'm going to have to go back on my chat on that one a bit. Minnie Wisconsin Junction, I probably screwed that all up. John Tanzillo, nice to see you. TSG Multimedia, how are you holding up, John? And Joe Rader, nice to see you. Rick Bailey, hey there, Rail Riders, how are we doing? King Fox Junction, Stefan Persing. Wow, learned to read. Steve Arnold, nice to see you too, bud. And Steve Arnold, keep me informed on what's going on for Saturday. And I still got that video I can post for that. So everybody saying hi to everybody. Adam Cruz, hi from snowy bipolar Colorado. We got snow today too. We were craning some wall pieces up. They got to build a wall around a transformer. And it just kind of keeps the noise in one spot, I guess. It's a noise blocker, basically. Got really windy at one point, but the snow that came down, you think it was like the 24th of December, I'm telling you. And then, of course, it all melted within an hour after that. I don't know how it melted. It was still pretty cold, but jeepers. So, hey, Container Man 68, how are you, sir? Is that better instead of calling it Roy? John 2618 saying hi to Grandpa Rails. Like Curly, hi John T. Hi Tim. I will. We're getting things finalized. Very cool, Steve. And James, how are you? Nice to see you popping in, bud. King Fox Junction saying hi to Rachel. And I can never figure out who Rachel is. I go over to the UK guys. They're doing live streams and stuff like that. Family Model Railroad channel. Watch him quite a bit. And everybody's saying hi to Rachel. I think I finally figured out who it is, but then it's like, oh man, not sure. And speaking of Family Model Railroad Station House, there he is right there saying hi to everybody. And we got Goose the Caboose popping in. Very cool. And we got Lawrence Dayoff. How are you, bud? Thank you very much. I got to find the front of this thing. I never seem to find that. This is probably the back. Whatever. Very cool. Thank you, sir. Very nice. Awesome. And, well, I'm going to get right to it. Saying hi. You guys can keep saying hi and everything else to everybody in the chat. But very important information we got to get out there. And, well, I don't know about the U.S. I do kind of watch some of your news, but I kind of I'm starting to tune out news. It's just everything's all about the showstopper. And I go to work. I'm inside a fenced area. Keep the power going for every hospital and house around. Blah blah blah. And I come home, and it gets to the point where, you know what, it's the same stuff every day, and I just kind of tune it out now. So, but with the Strasburg meet and greet for May 16th and 17th, now we all got to lay our heads down just a little bit, maybe even shed a tear, because I know I didn't enjoy doing this, but that is going to have to be canceled. One of the big parts for me is I can't get across the border. And it sounds like it's going to be very close to June before they even think about opening the borders, so that's kind of, ain't going to make it unless I go through the woods or swim across one of the lakes. But my luck, the military will be standing there going, "What you doing? Where do you think you're going?" And I don't think they're probably into trains all that much, so, well, they might be, you never know. So, and Jennifer White, nice to see you, hon. Popping in, saying hi. M&M Short Line Railroad. Nice to see you, sir. You might want to stick around for a little bit. You and CDP 1965, if he's in here yet. Jack, how are you, bud? You still doing your live stream? That was like, wow. Go in there and I'm talking away and there's nobody to talk to because you're at work. But your trains are running. They might recognize you if you're wearing that wig. Oh, maybe if I put the other one on that you were wearing, that might get me through a little bit better. So, Peter CP Rail 8748, nice to see you, sir. In the chat anyway. It'd be nicer to see you over here, and you can get this part right here on the 3rd level all finished up for me. Because I spent all weekend in here, all 4 days. I should have been doing something else. I got a deck I got to build yet. And we had one good day of weather, but nope. I was out here finishing off that helix and doing that 3rd level, getting that all the way around, and I got, well, underneath the Otter Valley Railroad banner. Well, it's a bag actually, but you can see a little piece of wood up there. That's the 3rd level. So I got it all the way from the helix all the way around the room right to that spot. So that's going to be kind of cool. And you're going back to afternoons at work. Well, I'm sure you're looking forward to that. So, and the Strasburg cancellation is for the best, Sparky. We can always do it later, and we'll talk about that right after. But like I said, I felt bad. And I called up Strasburg, and I'm like, listen, I've got it for May 16th, 11 o'clock in the morning, we're taking the train. And thank you, Lawrence. That's very cool of you, buddy. And I kind of got to cancel the tickets. And they're like, oh, well, can I ask why you're canceling the tickets? And I'm like, well, it's kind of the showstopper thing. And well, of course, I didn't say showstopper at that time, but you know what I mean, right? I'm sure everybody gets it by now. And they're like, well, you know we're going to open up May 1st, right? And I'm like, oh, well, that's great for you. He's like, well, what do you mean for me? Can't you make it on in May anyway? And I'm like, well, no, I'm Canadian, and the border's going to be closed still, so I can't make it. And he's like, yeah, I can see how that's going to be a bit of a problem for you. Like, just a little bit. So don't feel bad about canceling. I get excited about it. I loved last year meeting over 100 people, so I thought that was really cool. I don't feel bad about it, per se, as in I feel bad. I feel bad that it's got to be canceled. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The other reason, so like I said, Strasburg, the train tickets are canceled. There is a hair stuck, and that's not even mine. Imagine that. Thank you, Lawrence. But you know, the other thing I'm looking at too, like even if things do open up and everything else, I would not feel comfortable getting a big group of people together that close to the showstopper. Just, I love these wigs. So that's another reason, and another thing that went through my head is just the whole timing of it and everything else. So, like I said, I feel bad that it's canceled because last year at Steamtown meeting everybody, and I had such a great time, and everybody seemed to have a great time, and I just wanted to do it again. I was so excited. It was getting so close. We're only a month away, and then it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. That's when our premier came on and said, yeah, we're going to be going for another 28 days yet, and probably not going to be opening up the border. We might be looking at June. And I'm like, well, that kind of shot that one down, made an easy decision. So My hotel I had to cancel because obviously I can't get there. And like I said, the tickets are canceled because I did kind of talk to them about that. And if I can't get there to give out the tickets, and they don't know who I am from Tom, Dick, or Harry, so even if I gave you guys a code saying Wednesday Night Live Chat premier guest, and they're like, no, you could have been anybody and just made that up. And I'm like, yeah, true. So I had to cancel those off. If things do open up for May 1st, and all you guys in the Pennsylvania area and right around Strasburg, by all means, if you feel comfortable to it, I'm not going to say go and do it or anything else because of this, but if you can and it is open and things are safe to do so, then hey, shoot a video and say, hey Sparky, how are you, buddy? This is for you, or something. So make me cry because I didn't make it. So Steve Arnold, I want to say hello to each and everyone in chat. It's going to be fast to acknowledge everyone individually. Yeah, there's usually quite a few people that pop in here. We got Jerry Satterelli just popping in, Deltic Junction James popping in, saying hi. BNSF 6951, just seeing you. David Z to G Scale. We got 75 people here with 12 thumbs up, so we're doing good. No thumbs down yet, so I would have thumbed down it just because Strasburg got canceled. So, but the one thing I do want to say about Strasburg, and I don't know about your laws or anything else down there, but it cost me a pretty penny for the booking the 2 train cars and stuff like that. Canceled it, and by the time I did all the math and everything about what it cost me and what they gave me back, what did I work that out to? $391 I paid in administration fees, cancellation fees, and booking fees. And hey, if the railroad needs that kind of money that bad to keep things afloat in this time, then so be it. Glad to donate, I guess. But I was a little shocked at that. $391 in fees, basically. So, and when they said there's going to be a small fee attached to that, well, I don't know how much money they think I make, but $391 isn't a small fee. I thought that was pretty big, actually. But like I said, it's just, if it goes to Strasburg, then so be it. I'm more than happy, I guess, to give it back. Just a little more explanation would have been nice to have. So, Steven, how's life? Well, we just heard how mine is. Norman Rowe, how are you, bud? That's BS during these times. Like I said, I don't know about your rules and stuff down there. Maybe it's because they thought they were going to be open by May 1st. So then cancellation fees and booking fees and all that stuff would come in play. Sure, I understand that. I'm canceling, I guess, because you were open and I couldn't make it. I get it. And Rick Bailey, how are you, buddy? I'll get the hat later. Call them back and ask for it if you need the money. Well, everybody needs the money, John. But like I said, I know in Canada, if things are canceled because of the showstopper, it's 100% your money back. No administration, no nothing. The government has so many kickbacks right now for like delivery fees are waived for all your food places. Anything you get delivered right now, basically, except Amazon, unless you're Amazon Prime. But the government's pretty much paying for everything so people can just keep living. Of course, your credit cards are taking a hell of a hit, but whatever. So, like I said, if things are canceled due to the showstopper, you get 100% of your money back. And I get that. Maybe that's the rules down there too. And like I said, maybe they think because they're being told May 1st that they're going to open up, that there's fees. So, after May 1st, if everything's still closed down in the Pennsylvania area, or even like May 14th or whatever, I'll probably call them back and say, that $391 that you guys kind of kept on me for administration and all that other stuff and cancellation, you think I can have some of that back too? Let's see what they say. So, Real Wicked Canadian, nice to see you, buddy. Popping in saying hi to Jack and a few people, and hey to Sparky. Hey, that's me. Haha. So, but like I said, I'm disappointed, I guess, is what I'm saying about Strasburg and being that canceled. Frank Neer, I'll give you a hat, buddy. Kind of goes with the glasses. I took the glasses off, but we'll give you that one. And we'll put the glasses back on for you. So thank you, Frank Neer. Very cool, bud. So, like I said, I'll give them a call later on, closer to the date, and see what they're going to say to me about that. So, but at this point, I'm not really too worried about it. Like I said, if it goes to Strasburg, I'm happy. And keeps the trains going, stuff like that. Now, SMT Mainline, nice to see you popping in, sir. And Jack RWC is Knucklehead shows up. Damn. Okay. Good to know Jack knows proper English. Or can't type. One of the two. Love you, buddy. The next question I'm kind of going to bring me to is, when's a good time in the year to reschedule that? So if you guys could like throw that up in the chat, and I'm not saying we're going to, or even if we can, because this thing doesn't have an outcome right now. What's a good date or a good month? Or because some people have to book the plane, some people have to book the hotel again, some people have to make the plans, some people have to book the time off work, and all that other kind of stuff. So mid-May, yeah, I know, Steven. Mid-May would have been great, bud. You're a good man to take it all on yourself. Well, Norman, I didn't really take it all on myself, so hold on. It's a shame. Maybe they will remember your name and give you a big discount when you guys go. Well, maybe they will, but... And Kevin Brown, nice to see you. Howdy, Sparky. Hello, everyone. Please let us know if you don't get that money refunded. And I know this is a great community that way too. So, but going back to the previous thing of me taking it all on myself. The reason why I bought those tickets was to guarantee that the group of us, and I think I ended up with 70 tickets, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was close to 70 tickets. I'd have to look it up again. But it was to make sure all of us could get on the same train and ride together. Just for that reason. Yeah, it kind of looks like I took it on myself. And if people couldn't afford the tickets, I would have gave it to them. But they were sold for 23 bucks. I would have asked everybody probably for 25 and made myself $2. Woohoo! Popcorn and pop on me. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I just did it to hold on to the community setting and get us all together for something. And 11 o'clock was kind of given to me by Tom's Trains and Things, and then of course they do the Roundhouse tour or whatever, the shop tour at 12, so we would have been all sitting pretty good. So N-Scale Union Pacific Evanston Subdivision, there's got to be a way we can shorten your name. Oh yeah, Roy Smith from Panama. I think September, October, Sparky, but best not to reserve train tickets in advance. Well, not this time, and unless the showstopper is like way behind us and stuff like that, then I might do it again, like that. Maybe it's because I talk too much, I get all stuffed up. So, hi Sparky, I would help cover the extra cost if you need it. Thank you, James, that's cool. And people still saying hi. B&H Railroad, how are you, Darren? And, yeah, Alex Brockway. Hey, you've put up a couple pretty cool videos, bud. I like them for that. But stand back. When you guys are doing rail fanning videos, stand at least 20-25 feet back from the train and try to get the whole train in the shot, not just the wheels. Trust me, you're going to get better shots if you're farther back that you stand. Plus, it's safer. And most cameras do have zoom, so if you want to do a picture of just the wheels, hit the zoom button, boys. And B&H just relaxing, had PT today, went for a long walk and a little sore. I haven't been for a walk for a bit, so it's just me thinking out loud, but I think 2020 is done. It might be, Norman. I really don't know. The biggest thing that our Prime Minister's saying, Premier, whatever the heck he is, anyway, that Justin Trudeau dude, is he really doesn't want to lift all these bans and stuff until there is not a cure, but like I don't know. We'll say cure. So, but I vote October 3rd weekend, plan to be in the area. Oh, that's cool, Dave Piper. That week for a race, anyhow, if the race is going. But yeah, that would be cool. I've seen a few people say October, so I was kind of aiming for like the beginning of September, just before school goes back. And that's for some people a long weekend, so that was kind of the way I was looking for it, was around that time. So, But I do watch the replays a couple times. I'll go through and find out what you guys were saying for dates and stuff like that. If the showstopper goes away, then I really do want to reschedule and stuff like that. Like I said, last year at Steamtown was just so much fun. Enjoyed meeting everybody so much. Love to do it again. So, and I don't know. Be nice to do the dining car thing again, but I think that would cost a fortune this time because we'd actually have to get it moved to Strasburg. Might not do that one. So, lost my cruise because I was leaving out of BC and cruise line closed all Alaskan cruises. Oh, Steve, you were doing the Alaskan cruise? I've wanted to do that one for like years. That's how Amy and I actually met. She started working as an apprentice, and I was working, and she was working with me anyway. Long story short, we just get talking away, and I'm like, I'd really love to do the Alaskan cruise. And she went home that night, and she comes back into work the next day, and she's like, here you go. And I'm like, what's that? She's like, oh, it's all the information you need about the Alaskan cruise and the 10-day trips, 7-day trips, how much they are, when they are. And I'm like, whoa, okay, you're a little weird. Just met you. And then, of course, she's like, I'd like to do that trip, too. And it's like, oh, cool. Okay, you're not as weird as I thought. So, and here we are together 11 years later. So, and Joey, it's nice, Vinny, but a sweater is usually needed. Yeah, probably. And PDR, hi Steve, Ray Babel, I did that last year. Yeah, I know you did. And you didn't send me any pictures when I asked you to. I was even sending you stuff on Facebook, and it's like you were out in the middle of nowhere and weren't getting any messages or anything. So, weather is cooled off and nice. Well, I don't know about nice. It was kind of, like I said, we got a lot of snow today, so. But there you go. You guys get a little bit of history between Amy and I anyway, so how we actually met. And blah, blah, blah. So, anyway. Oh, one thing I did want to mention, and I mentioned this a while ago, guys. A lot of people are unemployed now, and they're doing YouTube videos. Some people are doing quite a few YouTube videos. And there's ads that come up on some of these videos. Watch them. Take some time when the ad's playing, scroll down and start going through the comments. Put little hearts or thumbs up or something on people's comments and stuff. Just kind of waste a little bit more time, and you get to see what other people said, and other people might even get to see the fact that you put a thumbs up. And how many thumbs up can we actually get on some of these comments in people's videos? I think that would be really cool. Like, after my live stream, I go into somebody like, we'll say George the Sunbelt. I go into his channel and I start scrolling down through the comments, and I see like 20 thumbs up on all these comments and stuff. That would be awesome. That's the community coming together to hold us all strong and together. But what I was kind of getting at is let the ads play. With some of us being unemployed and stuff, ads don't pay a lot of money, but the more you watch them, the longer that you watch them, the more that they pay us. It's only a couple cents, but you get 1,000 people watching, you kind of get it, right? All adds up. Might make the difference between somebody paying their, I don't know, hydro bill or water bill or whatever. So just take some time, watch the ads, and like I said, go down, thumbs up all the comments and stuff like that. Except the mean ones. Don't do that. Give them a thumbs down. Why not? So, so last week, special thank you to Chris Mitchell, and we got Humanity Junction, Grandpa Rails, and Mr. Rick Bailey. Those were all super chats last week, actually. I don't think I had one super sticker. So that was pretty cool. They all came with little messages. And Grandpa Rails, nope, yep, you still are in here. 8130, thank you, sir. That's cool. Always love seeing that. Because when you're watching the replay of this stuff, it doesn't tell you how many people were in the chat at the time. So I always like seeing that going through the chat. But anyway, Grandpa Rails, I would love to see a video from you saying something about a contest. Or have you posted that already? So, because I haven't seen it and I was checking you out. Let's go check you out right now, actually. Let's see. Does Grandpa Rails actually have... Hopefully that's muted. Nope. No contest video up yet, but he's at 509 subscribers, guys. So if you're not subscribed to Grandpa Rails, he is right there in the chat. Just copy and paste his name up there in that search bar. Hit search and go check out his channel. And subscribe to it. Get him up off 509, because I think he's been stuck there for a couple days. And like he said, there's a video coming tonight, he says. So he's going to be holding a contest video. Maybe it won't be the contest video tonight, but he does have a contest coming soon. So that's going to be really, really cool. So like I said, that's Grandpa Rails, and there he is. The video is coming tonight. Oh, here we go. I always end up eating this one too, so. Woo! There we go. I might even find the front of this one this time. I really got to get a brush out here, and then someplace to hang all these things. Anybody know a good woodworker that can make like a little thing I can hang on my wall, hang all the wigs off of? ESP Mike, hey Sparky and fellow Muller Railroaders, how are ya? So, Grandpa Rails, we'll be looking forward to that tonight. Another shout out I want to give for tonight is Mr. CDP 1965. Now, this guy's been a big part of the live streams, pops in pretty much on every one that we've got. He's in on Vinny's, pops in on, like I said, almost on everybody's live streams and stuff like that. Here's some of his featured channels he's got. N Scale Union Pacific, Back on Track, and hopefully they're back on track this Saturday. They were having technical issues on Saturday and couldn't get their live stream to work. So hopefully they got issues worked out. Steve was in the chat there and says they're still working on a couple things. So Sparky 107 107. Hear that guy does live streams too. Titaganda Valley Railroad and Coal Company. There's Steve Arnold, Schuylkill River Valley, BNSF 6951, Iron Horse Route DNR, Mr. Brian. And 184 subscribers, guys. So let's see if I can do this. I haven't tried this one yet. Do 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 do. Okay, there is. I am going to be posting. I don't know if it's up yet or not. Anyway, the link for CDP 1965 I just posted in the chat. Right underneath Darren, BNH Railroad. Be safe all and take care. Have a good one, buddy. And come back and check out his channel. Some of the videos he's got going. Merch update, rail fanning, testing more track, redoing my main layout. And the reason why I'm kind of highlighting this one is he's doing it, or he did do a helix too. So he's got lots of helix updates. So if you're thinking about doing a helix, you can go through his channel and watch all his videos on how he did it, made it up, and it's a pretty good way of doing it, and it's working for him, so that's cool. And CDP 1965, thank you, buddy. I think I just ate one of these hairs, like literally swallowed it. Oh, yeah, there we go. So shout out to you, bud. Great channel, great helix you got going, and lots of great videos. So hopefully you guys can, like I said, copy and paste, or go to that link that I posted up there, or I can post it right here again because I still got it copied. So we'll just paste it. Bam, there we go. There's his link again, guys. You can go check it out right now. Why not? I'll still be here when you get back. We're usually going for a good hour. And we got Container Man 68. You are amazing. Thanks, buddy. Oh, losing it all now. Good thing I don't write a script for this kind of stuff. I need a gray. You know what I really want is a gray wig. Anybody got one? I think I'd look really good with gray hair. Even long gray hair. That'd be awesome. Whew. Oh, what's that one? Where'd that go? Hey. Yeah. No? Oh, jeez. One more shout out to get through, guys. And we went through Grandpa Rails. Like you said, there's a video on his channel coming out later tonight. CDP 1965. Check him out. And M&M Shortline. Pop that one up here. Where did he go? That it? Nope. That it? Nope. That it? Yep. M&M Shortline. And popping him up because a lot of people got time on their hands. And they're doing some builds. And he's doing a really good one. Or just got done it. But grain elevators and storage bin ideas. Then he goes through, kind of builds them, shows you what it looks like, shows you trains running past it. Does mail calls, quick run-bys. Kansas City, I know, Roundhouse. I don't think I've seen that video yet, 61. But you got 180 subscribers, guys. And I should be able to do this for this guy too. Copy the link. And M&M Shortline Railroad, his link is now in the chat. So if you want to just click on that, you can go check him out. 180 subscribers, that's cool. But get him up there a bit more. Man, I forget how many CDP had. Anybody remember? And why are you -4? How are you, buddy? 82, 38. Is 38 thumbs down? Bugs me about having information on grain elevators. Okay. And there are critters living in my wigs. Ew! Step on them. Norman, that's just mean, buddy. And did a scale for his grain elevators. That looked pretty good. Scale house. But playlist. Oh. CN layout. Sweet. Back to his home. And it's kind of set up a lot different than most channels that you go and visit. His is all scroll down and you get to see them all. And it probably takes you to some of the videos that he's liked too. Maybe. Not sure. But we'll go back up to the top. So M&M Shortline, guys, I'll post that in the chat one more time. Check him out and let's get him up. We're already up 4 subscribers on that one, so that's really cool. And Container Man 68. I gotta start getting shorter wigs too without the long hair. So I'm not eating it so much. Thank you, buddy. Awesome of you. Very cool. Very hot and warm. Glad I turned the heater off. Whew. So another thing while I'm horsing around out here in the layout room doing all this bench work and track and everything else is, of course, you have a drink. And you need a place to put it. And I know finished layouts and stuff like that, you really don't want to be putting this on top of your layout. This is not a sponsorship or anything else. This is just something I went on Amazon and I seen it from another live stream. It's a cup holder. Folds up. But you fold it down, fold this up, and then this part here, it actually goes in and out, so you can put like pretty big cups in there. Or cans of pop or whatever. I'm telling you, Amazon is awesome right now. Comes with a couple of little self-sticky pads. Very cool. M&M Shortline, thank you, buddy. And like I said, I want short hair this time. There we go. Cool. Wow, Sparky, those came in fast. I got them in 2 days, John. $5.94 for one of these, and I got 8 of them. They come even with the screws to put them up. How cool is that? You don't even need those. Or like I said, little sticky backs. And when you're done with them, you just do that. And now you can't break them. You can put these all over the side of your layout or whatever. Like, very cool. I put one on my wall here just because I think twice now during my live stream, I've spilt something. And I'm sure you guys love that because then I got to rush around, clean it all up and everything else. Of course, I didn't use it right now, but keeps it out of the way for me. And I just thought they were really cool. Just look up folding drink holders. And like I said, this one very sturdy. $5.94, 96 cents, whatever it was. But that's pretty cool. And then of course, you want one in black, it was like 10 bucks. How crazy is that? I'm going to try to see if I can paint these ones Conrail blue. And that came from John 2618. He said that's what he's going to do with his when he gets them. So that's going to be awesome. Just wanted to show those to you guys. Like I said, it's not sponsored or anything else. It's just something I bought for my layout. And I'm thinking when I go to Vinny's layout, there's no place to put my drink. Pop. I'm sure it's pop. It's a can. There's no place to set it. And a lot of his scenery is already finished and everything else. So if you put that and then you leaves a little ring there and you pick it up and all the grass comes with it and now his layout's got a little ring on it, probably not a good thing. Alien circles, I'm telling you. But so maybe Vinny should invest in a couple of the dang things too. So Redbird 2010, nice to see you, bud. And I'm just seeing you, but it looks like you've been in here for a bit chatting. So, special water towers. Exactly, Green Up a Rail. But try not to drink those on the live streams unless we're doing just a spontaneous one. Then I do it all. So, they were originally designed for boats. Yep. I think if you put in boat cup holder, it comes up too. But awesome idea, I think. So if there's any, I'll do that, little bro. Like I said, right off of Amazon. $5.96, whatever they were. So, holds a shot glass, Tim. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, hold it off the ground anyway, as long as you don't bump into it. But hey, whatever. I'll paint mine NS black. Yeah, that's cool. Tom's Trains and Things. I'm back. I'm still here. So, oh, did we get through anything? Shout outs. Shout outs this week. Yeah, I did those. Can't read. Special thank yous. Strasburg meet and greet canceled. And like I said, guys, if you guys can get to it safely, by all means, do it. Toss up a video and say, Sparky, here you go, bud. We're thinking of you. And I'll hate you forever. Thank you, bud. I can hear music all of a sudden. There must be anyway, somebody driving by doing stupid things. I don't drink whiskey from a glass as long as the bottle fits in. I'm good. Oh, it might. You never know. If any of those, hi Anthony, are to me, hello back. And that's Anthony Dodge, the model train outsider. Very cool. So, this might just be right on time. You guys can see my helix in the background. Now, I've got cameras kind of set up. I don't know how well I'm going to do with them, but we're going to try to follow a train around my layout. And we can keep chatting by all means. So, but just gives us something to watch. And I've done it a couple times, and it still derails on one spot on the layout, but it's only the front truck on the locomotive. So there's got to be a little dip or something in there. Now another problem I've been having with it, when it goes back up, all of a sudden, once out of every 20 times, the cars come uncoupled. I really hope this time that's not going to do that, because there's nothing you can really do, because the train gets going so fast, you don't want to put your hand in there because you know all the cars are just going to go poof and go choof. So you just let it go, and you just kind of go and hope it makes it to the bottom. But the last time it did it was on the second last loop, and one of my tank cars came off the track, hit one of my wooden pieces, and blew the coupler to smithereens. It hit that hard. So I'm really hoping it doesn't do that, because if this train does, like I said, I'm just going to sit here and kind of close my eyes, and you guys get to see it. So fingers crossed that does not happen. Now, here's the first camera I got set up. You can see the train at the very top. Here we go. Forgot I write down stuff. Can't 3 dot and sub. Yeah, I know, Georgia Sunbelt. You got to copy and then drag it over to the search bar and then hit search, and we'll be here when you get back. Because when you hit search, it'll open the search screen up, and then you hit right click on the name and it'll say open in a new window. Then you can just come right back in here. So, but you got to do the back arrow to get back in here. So, but we're going to send this down. I do speed step 25 in my helix and 40 around the layout. Basically though, I'm just going to do speed step 25 and see what happens. Anybody got a stopwatch on them? We'll see how long this actually takes. So there's speed step 25. And turn the headlight back on. Ditch lights back on. This is kind of a good camera angle for that. New Fenris Railroad saying hi to Norman. Grandpa Rails 8247, 8248. I see 47. Very cool. And Mark Saunders helped up. So that's not a bad camera angle right there to see part of the helix. But I guess the main camera is a little bit better. It's just farther away, that's all. Oh, and Vinny says he's timing it. Very cool. So I'm not going to touch the controller. 25 speed steps all the way around. And when it's done, it'll be back at the top of the helix, just on the outside rail. So this is the way I've actually got my layout designed to run. From the top level all the way to the main level, it's the inside part of the helix. That way it never crosses over itself. Comes down. Now I got to redo part of the bottom track because it's a very sharp corner to come out of the helix. Auto racks don't like it, so I got to switch that up a little bit. And RDMT, how are you, buddy? What's the string for? And Ray, the string is actually holding up some of the branches for the willow tree build that I'm doing. You can kind of see 3-4 dark lines coming down behind me. Those are willow tree branches. So, but because I was doing the helix and the third level all this weekend and really trying to get things done out here, I didn't do any of the willow trees, so that's why we're not doing a willow tree tonight. So, Dwayne's Fork and Spoon Railroad looking really good, Sparky, thank you. Hopefully it continues to keep looking good. Every once in a while it sounds like there's something off. And again, it's that back truck on the locomotive that's popped. It's only the back wheel that does it. There's got to be a spot on here somewhere that's just got a little bit of a dip or something in it. Alright, so I'm going to go up to 30 feet speed steps to kind of catch up for what I just did. For one lap. Why am I looking at that? I can look at that. Hey, Robert Sacco, nice to see you, buddy. Alright, back down to 25 speed steps. There we go. So I'll just let that go again. You know, it'd be great if you get re-railers in there, but I don't think so. So, Mark Saunders, I don't see the metal post. Where is it? Oh, that's on Ray Bell's layout. And he was telling me he's going to go out and get more metal posts and make a helix out of them. Be really sturdy. So, I'll have to keep an eye on his live streams to see if he's doing that. Schoolkill River Valley. Hi, Benny. Benny's in here. Creative Rails, there he is, buddy. Hello, everyone, and hello, Sparky. How are you, sir? Nice to see you popping in. You got some free time. Norman Rose yelling no. Why? What happened? Did I lose something? Oh, Caboose is still on there, so we're doing good. And that is coming out on the main level right now. Which camera is that going to be? This might see part of it. There it is in the back. This camera doesn't have very good quality, that's for sure. Yuck. Gotta be a way I can change that. We are having a pool for time. Cool. How long? Vinny says we're at 3 minutes and 34 seconds to get down the helix. That's only down the helix. So there's that. And Deltic Junction saying 4 minutes. I see the SD70 Ace Uni Pacific. That's the demonstrator that I got going on there right now. It should pop back around here some point. And this is for all the super chats and super stickers tonight. Thank you, guys. And the train's going by, so might as well hit the road crossing. And everybody saying hi to Art. Hi, Dave. Hey, Crooked River and Eastern Railroad. 88 watching. 53 thumbs up. No thumbs down. Highland Husky Mooch Squad. How are you, bud? And James, they make curved re-railers for Bachman track. Code 83. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to look at... I think I'm going to have to look into some of them. But there's just... I know there's one really bad spot on the helix that kind of goes for a dip. So... Where'd the train go? Oh yeah, it's on the outside level. Do-do-do-do-do. Might be that one. Maybe. Sparky, I'd like to know more about the system of cameras you're using. Great idea for rail fanning. So, I don't know if I can actually show it to you, but I use XSplit Broadcaster and it gives me a rate. I can have an unlimited amount of cameras on this. Here comes the train. But I bought the broadcaster, and as many cameras as you can plug into it, you can switch to. So now the only problem I'm finding with it is cameras don't like the extension cords. Whoa, that's a close-up. So Alex Brockway, if you're watching this, this is how not to rail fan. Oh, geez. There, that's how to rail fan right there. Watch from afar. But right now I think I've got 5 cameras set up on this. And then I've got Vinny's also got one too. Maybe Vinny can put it on his Amazon page. It's a little hub that you just click for the USB ports. And you can turn them on and off. So now I know, what camera is that? 11. There we go. Hey, I caught that just in time. But yeah, I can't wait to get some scenery and stuff done. Well, obviously I can, and I'm going to have to, but that one's a good scene of all 3 levels. The space in between them. So the top one's 12 inches, the middle one's 24 inches, and the main level's 3 feet. Except for my yard area, that's 4 feet. So Sparky is the big boy on the tracks. No, it's not. And that's one thing, like I said, with that dip in the helix, the steam locomotives, the front wheels come off all the time. So definitely got to get it fixed and looked at. Might be a point of actually ripping up some of the track and putting some down. The later part of, like, my upper 3 or 4 levels are working a lot better than my main few levels. I started using track nails to put it down instead of glue. And I just find it a lot more flexible and easy to use and move around if you have to. So I think I'm going to stick with track nails, especially doing it kind of helix or anything like that. I would really suggest to anybody use track nails. So really make a tank train, man. I could, but this is only a train that I've got set up just to test the helix. So it's a little bit of weight on there, and it's just, like I said, to test the little oops and oops. And then the containers, because it's a 2-stack container train, or car, and that's just to check the height. And I've still got about an inch above the containers, so. And CDP 1965, I have over 500 nails in my helix. Wow. And you did your track after you built your helix too. That would have been a real fun thing to do. Like I do mine, like I put 3 pieces of my helix up, and then I lay the track, and then I can put the next 3 pieces up, and I lay the track. But I always test it before I get the next part going too. So, but another thing, like there was another little sag in another part of it, pretty much where the train is right now. And what I actually had to do is take a jigsaw through one of the braces, and that gave it just enough, and squeeze it back together and glue it. And that actually took the dip out of it, just the width of a saw blade. So that was kind of cool. So it's not this wrap, I think it's the next wrap. If it's going to come apart, it's either there or the next one. So wrap 3 and wrap 4 are the ones to watch. So you guys watch, and I'm going to watch the screen. I had to use an Allen wrench to put them in, since, yeah, I could see that. So put the Allen wrench in and kind of tap that. How high are you going, Sparky? That's it, Norman. That is the 3rd level right there. So, and when I actually start doing the 3rd level, I'll tell you guys what the measurements are. So, I'm not watching. Love me a nice long grain train. I like a boxcar train. So, if I get the kinks worked out of this and a little bit more track, there's only 1.5 pieces of flex track off the top of the helix, so I can't really do too long of a train because then it just comes right off the tracks. Mini Wasson Junction, how tall is the helix, please? Well, give me a sec. "75 inches, and it still goes up another 3 inches yet." So yeah, that part was 75 inches. You should know, thin man. Okay. Look about 4 foot. Well, it starts 3 feet off the ground, so. Taller than him. Yes, it was. And when the train gets to the very top, I'm telling you, that's scary because it's above my head. You can't, if it's going to come off the rails, you can't even see where it's going to do it. So how do you catch that? It's like, So I'm probably going to put plexiglass on the top 3 levels, just around it. That way nothing does do the plummet all the way down. After that, if you're running the helix, somebody should be standing beside their train anyway, so. And you're welcome, Minnie. And do you have a step ladder for derailment on the top? Yes, I do. If you look inside the helix, you can actually see it's still in there. I'm not sure I can get it out, actually. Oh. And there she goes down the 2nd level. I'm going to turn that camera for you guys so you can actually watch it. How much time do we got so far, Vinny? Must be just coming off rail on the inside track. And uh-oh, who jinxed what? Don't do it. Alex Brockway, don't get too close when rail fitting. You're learning, bud, you're learning. Exit up helix, 12 minutes, 31 seconds. Cool. So that's about the halfway point of the layout. Well, not yet. It's actually got to get back behind me to be the halfway point. So I'm going to turn that camera for you guys. Like I said, this is all speed step 25. I'm not playing with the controls. Usually I would run this at about 40 speed steps. And I have 5 high, thank you. Cool. And see you later, John D. Mr. Dilly. Anyone still in? And bye, JD, and hi, BR Tree. Hey, hello, BR Tree. Just started following you yesterday. Gee, if I knew you guys were going to be watching trains, I could have been drinking something other than this iced tea. But I will be putting sleeper pockets underneath the helix so I can get a nice good locomotive under there to help push it up. Sparky, do you have any Blue Comet steam locomotives? No, I do not. Halfway point 1431. Now I'm guessing this is the halfway point. And being the halfway point, that would be also with the whole 3rd level on there too, right? Right now we don't have that, so this is going to go back to the end, come back and go back up the rest of the helix, and that'll be to the 3rd level, and that's it. So whatever that span right there just took, Vinny, to get from the helix back to the helix will be what I guess we can basically add on to whatever time you got. You got me going in circles. Yes, sir. And Steve, how about using a train camera to identify the bad spots on your helix? Well, Steve, I can actually watch the train and kind of pretty much know where the bad spot is. And I've got them marked with little red pins right now. So I just really got to get in there and take the time to run the train through it and watch exactly what it's doing. That's all. So that's not going to show you because it's in the back. Well, it's at the front, but still not going to see it from there. So there it is, way back in the back. Nice run so far. Yep. Only the one spot so far it's come off, and only the back wheels did. So, and I'm impressed. The caboose is still on there too, so that's good. And like I said, the rest of this helix has been all done with track nails, so I'm pretty confident it's okay. So we're gonna make her to the top, sure of it. Knock on wood, just so I don't jinx it. Hi Sparky, 107. Awesome to see the helix in action. Thank you. And with the third level finish, probably around 22 to 25 minutes, run all the way around. And that is my favorite thing about a layout, is you can just turn on the train and let it run. And I really like doing my scenery and stuff that way, having a train run. And it almost, to me, makes me feel like I work for the railroad or something. Because when a train comes by, a maintenance away group, they got to stop working and wait for the train to go by. Awesome! I got to do the same thing. So I just love when the train just keeps running in loops and loops and loops. But there is going to be quite a bit. Oh, I got to turn that back for you. How's that look? Nope. Shaky cam. There, that'll help you see the top too. But once I really start going on this, cutting in a lot of industries and switches and stuff like that, it's going to be a really fun layout, all based on the Canada Southern layout from New York to Chicago, running through southwestern Ontario. With, of course, St. Thomas Rail Yard being the highlight and the focal point of my layout. So I got to say, the one thing I've really learned through like the last 4 years of doing any kind of model railroading or modeling of anything is take your time doing whatever you're doing. Doesn't matter if it's building a helix, to putting a car together, to doing scenery, to building a model kit. Take your time, and if you start getting frustrated with it, just walk away, leave it alone. It'll still be there when you get back. You'll be all nice and refreshed. Just turn my controller back on. Almost there. And Joe G, nice to see you popping in, bud. Hopefully you're not quarantined anymore. Because I'm sure there's a road crossing in the helix. Looks amazing. Great job, Sparky. Take care, everyone. Gotta run. Oh, thanks for popping in, Benny. And gotta keep an eye on this now. Now I gotta turn the bell up on this thing too. But see what I mean about that is way up there. That makes me nervous. Like that is above my head. And I gotta jump. See up there. That's why I got another ladder over here. Alright, so that was one full lap, fully stopped. What did we make it to, Vinny? And the helix is looking good. Thank you, SMT Mainline. I'm dizzy. Yeah, these engineers would be too. But I think it's a good design. First to second, second to third, third all the way back down to the main. Then if I really want to get creative and I wanted to put staging in it at some point, maybe I could probably go down a little bit farther. Off by 5 minutes. Complete run, 20 minutes. Holy crap. That was a nice run. How many feet of track is on the Helix? I think there's 4 boxes of track on there. Pretty sure of it. So Brian Burns, that's, yep. So 25 pieces in a box, I think. So very nice. Thank you, CDP 1965. Like I said, I work out that one little kink that's in there somewhere, and I'm going to be really, really happy with it. And I'm really want to get those helper pockets down at the bottom and the top and the second. Just run longer trains, I think would be cool. And just to run a helper locomotive for a pusher, take the couplers off it, help push up, and that could be somebody's job during an operation session, because if you're running like 4 or 5 different trains at different times, that helper guy's going to be pretty busy. So, great run. Thank you, Minnie. And the Tinkering Geek, how are you, sir? Wow, that's a good long run. Like I said, I want a long train now. But I put like, I don't know about these locomotives. These have some pretty good pulling power, but a couple of my Conrails and stuff like that, I get 15, 20 cars behind that. They get like one and a half wraps on the Helix, and that's it. They're done. No more. Hey, Trainiac, nice to see you. I got to have a small yard on my layout just so I can serve a local or two. So, but that's pretty much what I had for you guys. And hey, that timing was awesome. 8:01. I ran a minute over. So, and Roy from Panama, thank you very much, bud. Deltic, take a drink. And nice to see you, Sparky. Nice to see you too, Ben. And I am going to head out. Good night, everyone. Be safe. K Flan, you be safe too, bud. And TSG Multimedia, good night. And like I said, guys, that's pretty much what I had for you. I got nothing else done. Like I said, Strasburg, May 16th and 17th, the YouTube meet and greet. That's been canceled. Nothing I can really do about that. So, and Rick Bailey's trying to get the train horn in there. So, go ahead. But promote your channels, guys. If you got any contests coming out, throw them up in the chat. How many followers you guys got? Any videos that you really want people to see. And TSG Multimedia, is your live stream coming out very shortly? Is that this weekend coming up? We're going to be live on Sunday. Ha! You said it after, or just before I asked it. So, TSG Multimedia, I'm looking forward to that one. And Steve 87th, good night all. Sorry I didn't chat much, was cooking dinner. Hey, that's good, bud. VR Tree 74, that's a fantastic layout, Sparky, an amazing layout room too. It's a shed. That's it. That's what the city thinks this is anyway. So, Kevin Brown, thanks a bunch for sharing your amazing layout. Deb enjoyed it as well. Thank you very much, Kevin and Deb, for popping in. And I'm sure we'll get together at some point and meet. And I missed Buck's comment as he popped by. CDP 1965, thank you very much, sir. And Buck, good night all, and looking great, Sparky. Thank you, sir. I'd really like to see your layout and how it's coming along. So, next time your dad's over, tell him to shoot a video. Oh. M&M Shortline, thanks again, Sparky. Up to 191 subs. That's awesome, M&M Shortline. And I can throw those back up there. Check out my Railfan videos. I do them all for you. There you go. Everything goes, guys. So if you're a moderator and something pumps up, just say, okay, it can come up. Nancy in the Spirit of Durango and Silverton. 1,770 live giveaway tomorrow or Saturday. That's going to be cool. Talking way too much, man. And N-Scale Union Pacific Evanston Subdivision. Rick Bailey, stop it. Dispatch 53 uploaded last night. I seen it. A big shout out to Gary Big G Roy S. And Big G just posted that video on how to make a chain link fence for N-Scale. That was pretty cool. LJL Railguard. I am at 462 subscribers. And guys, if there's somebody in here you don't recognize and you want to go check out their channel, you got to highlight the channel and drag it over to that search bar and hit search. Take you over to their channel now. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, why they would change the go-to channel feature. Like, are they not trying to help the platform grow? Is that not how a platform would grow? Follow more people? I might be wrong. I don't work for YouTube, so what do I know, right? I'm just a electrician. So, Redbird Tony, good night to everybody. I'm at 116 subs. That's AJNS911. Very cool. So that's it for me, guys. Remember, when you're out and about, seeing some workers, give them a wave. Hydro workers, road workers, they're out making their life a little bit busy. Hydro guys are keeping the lights on for everybody. Nobody ever says thanks to us at all. They thank Walmart employees, they thank doctors, they thank nurses, and so be it. Awesome. No one ever thanks the guys that are keeping your lights on. Alright, whatever. Take it for granted. That is one thing we all do with electricity. So, Trainiac has 575 followers. I am drawing a cotton belt GP60. Hey, that's cool. That'd be a good drawing. And Steve Arnold back on track this Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Alright, Steve, so I can throw up my video then. Because I took that down just today. And Vinny saying later, everyone. So we got Hot Rod Rodney tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully his internet's working a lot better than it did last week, because he didn't stream last week. And we got BSF 6951 Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, with our cousin Vinny. So we're going to check those two guys out. And like Steve Arnold says, back on track this Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So very cool. And Container Man 68 saying thank you, and I say thank you to you too, sir. Made me put on a wig. But that's it tonight, guys. That train's still going around there a little bit. That was at 5 speed steps, by the way. But say your final goodbyes, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Really loved it. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, all that other good stuff. Maybe that's why I don't get a lot of followers. I don't tell everybody, hey, subscribe, hit it now. Do it now. I just feel silly doing it. You're watching my video. If you like it, subscribe to it. Thumbs up if you really like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Just tell me why. But for me, until next weekend, guys, get some more work done on the layout stuff. Shoot another video for you. And next Wednesday Night Live Chat. 7 p.m. Eastern. See you all next week. Bye for now.